And this is the Geo Metro here. I've actually, this is what it looked like inside the Sierra since I got the visor thing that I had across the windshield. But as you could see, this, you remember all this stuff you see on these cars today, the blue thing? Well, it's faded, it's yellow. It's cracks in the windshield. And if you guys might notice from that last video about this, the very first video of this truck when I made like a year ago, was about that cracked dashboard when I told you guys about. Well, what I did, I took two rags. Well, this is a rag. This is a towel that I just folded up and just put in here. But this is what cracked the dashes. It's cracked there. The grill is just fall apart. Usually the metal, plastic stuff here like these, they fall down into the thing where the electric blower motor is, I bet. And then when you put this on high, it just blew stuff out of there. And I will never forget all the fun memories we had in this truck. We make up the Campo with it. It has a brand new clutch in it. Has a brand new transmission on the floor. Rebuilt engine because usually I don't know, forgot what cylinder it was, but one of the cylinders cracked. And there's another reason why I put the cover on the dash, because usually pieces are falling off because the mounts on the dash are broke. Because usually this thing doesn't have no air conditioning, just for you guys to know. Because if it does, it used to have the digital thing here if it had air conditioning. But every time if it's summer, we always have to have these two windows down, and when we're driving like 70 on the highway, is that the dashboard, before I put this towel on there, is that it just does this. It just flaps up, flaps down, and just pieces breaking off and all that. And faded panels on the side, plus with grease, because it's actually a work truck. But it's got this padding thing for the cluster, which is loose. Usually the dashboard's not that much holding it in now. It's got 4 speakers in this thing, classic GM speakers. And I'll never forget that funny sagging door. I'll never forget that funny worn out horn. I'll never forget that all the squeaking and stuff from these pedals. I never forget all that stuff we did with this truck. And I'll never forget that my dog used to be back there and he sticks his head up because there's no roof on the back on this thing. You can just see the hood from here. So I'll be back. I will never miss the weight reduction I'm having. I'm really gonna miss that roar of that big block V8 that I have under the hood. And just for you guys to know that if that video that you guys watched about the Hino FA 1517 review, because I just want to show you guys about that new truck we got. Pretty much all that stuff from the back of that truck, half of that stuff is from this thing. And plus we moved some of our stuff, like the hydraulic stuff we had back there, all the hydraulic tools and jack and all the stuff we had behind the seat. We pretty much took everything out of this truck. Pretty much just trash back here. That black rod you see back there, that's the antenna, which goes there, it just screws on there. That thing's just filled with junk. And it's another reason why. It's a good reason that I put this tarp on this truck, because the windshield, well, it's rusty here now, is that it just keeps leaking and just going down straight down the windshield. And you can tell by the lines here, the gasket, it's just bad. It just leaks, and see rust starting to happen behind this plastic trim. And some of it goes down there behind the seat. It's a good idea that I did this. And plus this door here, leaks water every time if I have it shut, because usually it's sagging, doesn't seal completely. So there's water down here on the floor. So I hope you guys like this video, and I will never really miss this GMC truck. Goodbye. Rest in peace, GMC. 1992 through 2016.